Okay, looks like we're live. Well, that sun is pretty much whitewashing out any of the lake view in the background, but it's warm out there, so I'm inside, so it's the best we can do for right now. Oh, I was gonna say, I think I'm just talking to myself, but Z's here, I think. Hey, brother, good to see you, man. Thanks for checking in. Good evening to you, too. Just getting set up here. So we'll give it a minute or two. Nita's watching. Hi Nita, good to see you both. So welcome to Soulful Sunday, the very last Lakeview edition of Soulful Sunday, because I take possession of keys to my new long-term rental, 12-month rental, a week from yesterday, next Saturday. Those are good. Huh. So this will be the last Sunday broadcast from here. As sparse as it may be, I'm hoping to go live next Sunday from my new place. I already know I'm booked out into the evening late this coming Wednesday, so next Friday will be my very last broadcast from this little place. So, but this is the last Sunday broadcast. So, anyway, it's good to see you here. Thanks for checking in. I have been working on taxes. Yay! So, up until 5 minutes ago, and I will be again afterward, trying to get them all done. So I haven't had any time for rehearsal, so no idea what I'm going to play, but we'll just try to keep it with the theme of Soulful Sunday. So anyway, good to see both of you here. We'll give it another minute, see if we get any other check-ins, and then we'll get some music going. Things are opening back up again, so basketball games are on, all kinds of different stuff that people are tuning into on their weekends. So I have a distinguished audience of 2, and that's all I need. So so let's get this started. Got my eggs, I got my pancakes too. I've got my maple syrup, everything but you. I break yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause the dreams last for so long, even after you go. And I know that you love me mom, she was out for a walk, consoled a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk, so I picked up the paper. It was more bad news, more hearts being broken, more people being used. Put on my coat in the pouring rain, I saw a movie, it just wasn't the same, 'cause it was happy and I was sad, yeah. It only made me miss you so bad, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. I know you love me, and soon you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, go about my business and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say to had you on the line? Same old story, not much to say. Hearts are broken every day. Hey. Brush my teeth and put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up, turn the sheets down, yeah. I took a good long look around. Put on my PJs and hop into bed. I'm half alive, but I feel mostly dead. I try to tell myself it'll be alright. I shouldn't think any more tonight, 'cause dreams last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, a little Steve Poltz and Jewel to kick off this Soulful Sunday, the very last Soulful Sunday Lakeview edition, as I'm moving next week. Ursula's here. Hi, Ushi. Hi, I love you. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm glad you're watching. Jean's here. Jean, I'm all reloaded with this frosty beverage. See, it's got an actual lime in there. So you had mentioned you're gonna have to try that. So I cut it in half, put it on the edge, swirl it around, and that wets that so that you can put the salt on it, and then I drop it in there. It's really good. So thanks for these. They are killer. They are still really good. So I mentioned at the opening, thanks Z. Yeah, so I take possession of my keys to my long-term 12-month rental next Saturday, the 1st. So this is the very last Sunday, Soulful Sunday edition, Lakeview. Regardless of how sparse it is, next Sunday I'll be in my new digs, and I'm gonna do everything I can to go live that day. So from there, I am booked into the evening this Wednesday. So this coming Friday, next Friday, will be the very last live from Lakeview. So starting to move the next day. Z says, hi, sweetheart. Yeah, that's that was Ursula's catchphrase, sweetheart. Yes, Jean, they are yummy. So thank you, my tribe, for checking in on this very last Soulful Sunday from the Lakeview edition. So again, at the top of the hour I mentioned I've been working on taxes last night, tonight, still will be trying to finish them up this evening. So no time for rehearsal. So I'm just kind of winging it here, but I'm glad you're here. So thanks for tuning in. And my muse says, how about a little James Taylor? For my friends that are checked in here. When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care and nothing, oh nothing is going right. Just close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. If the sky high above you should grow dark and full of clouds, and that old cold northern wind should begin to blow, just keep your poor head together and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. Hey, ain't it good to know that you got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them, oh, but don't you let them. Yeah, you just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, yes I will, see you again. Hey baby, don't you know about that winter, spring, summer, fall, and all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there, yes I will. You got a friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Oh baby, you got a friend. Woo! All right, a little JT. Kicking off our Soulful Sunday from the Lakeview edition. Good to see you here. Thanks for joining in. Any new check-ins? Gene, take a sip with me. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Gulp. Oh, man, that's good. Woo! It's got a nice kick, a little tang to it. So glad to see you here. Thanks for joining in. Always an esteemed group of my tribe mates checking in here throughout the week, which I so appreciate. Somebody else has checked in, I think. Dylan, what's up, buddy? My friend, my actor friend, my uber awesome, heartfelt leader from Texas. So he's checked in here. Good to see you. Always nice to see you check in. You got great energy and a good friend. So let me see. All right, there we go. It's a little better. A little Don Henley from the Fast Times at Ridgemont High soundtrack. In the hall, you just pretend that you don't see her at all. You wanna tell her how much you care. You wanna call her, but you just don't dare. Love rules, oh love rules. Out in the parking lot with all the guys, don't ever let them see the tears in your eyes. She's got a date tonight and it ain't you, so you go out there and you get one too. Love rules, yeah, love rules. Love rules, yeah, love rules. You wish you didn't have so much to feel. It's much too scary and it's all too real. All your friends are out having fun. Sometimes you think that you're the only one. And love rules, yeah, love rules. While everybody's out making time, you can't help thinking you're the last in line. She's the finest thing you've ever seen. You wrap your arms around her in your dreams. When she smiles, it brings you to your knees. You wanna tell her that you always freeze. She's in the backseat, but you're much too shy. You give the world to be an older guy. Love rules, yeah, love rules. Love rules, yeah, love still rules. Love rules, yeah, love rules. Love rules, love rules, love rules. Woo! All right, a little Don Henley for for your Soulful Sunday. Let me get caught up on comments and check-ins. Angela's here. Hey there, good to see you. Thanks for checking in on a Sunday. Another Uber licensed massage therapist. Dylan says, blessed to know you, my friend, and my heart forever is warm from this light of your light you shine. Dude, just trying to make me tear up. I see you. I see you. Thank you for that. This is what I meant. Dylan's just a heartfelt dude. He's awesome. He's a great guy and a great actor. So thanks for being in my universe, and all of you. Thank you for tuning in this evening. This is the last Soulful Sunday Lakeview edition because I'm moving into my long-term rental next Saturday. Well, I'll get the keys. We'll start moving over the weekend. So I'm booked this Wednesday evening. I mentioned this at the top of the hour, so no Wednesday performance. So next Friday, Fiesta Friday Lakeview edition is the last, will be the last broadcast from this location, and then I'll be in a 12-month rental and should be going live on Sunday, as sparse as that may be, even if it's just from my bedroom. I have no idea. So my friend Lori and I have secured a long-term rental with a nice 2-bedroom, 2-bath split floor plan with a lot of spacious square feet and a good balcony on the second floor. Doesn't have a lake, but it does have a nice tree with hummingbirds, and so weather permitting, I might be doing some of that. We're gonna figure it out as we go, just like always. So anyway, this is the last one from this location on Sunday, and it's still pretty bright here in Arizona. So I know the lake behind me, I can see it, but it's pretty washed out. So what the heck, we do what we can. But thank you, my esteemed group of tribe members, for checking in. And I love it when you chat amongst yourselves. That's awesome. That's one of my favorite things, which is to watch the comments go back and forth and people are talking and stuff. That's what brings a sense of community to me. And most often, they're from people that are completely out of state. Ursula, I think you are in Missouri, correct? So you're our first out of towner checking in today. So so far anyway. Oh, so let me tune up really quick again. Tuning changes when you capo up the fret, so I had to drop this E down a little, so I'm gonna get retuned. That's good. Okay. Please come to Boston for the springtime. Stay with friends. You can sit by a cafe where I hope to be singing soon. Please come to Boston. She said no. You come home to me. And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. 'Cause I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver where the snow falls. Move up into the mountains so far we can't be found, and throw I love you echoes down the canyon, and then lie awake at night till they come back around. Please come to Denver. She said no, you come home to me. And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. But all the dreams I lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I still need to lean to somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. So California life alone is just too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean, and there's some stars that fell from the sky. They're living up on a hill. Please come to LA. And she just said no. Boy, will you come home with me? And she said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? LA can't be your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. So I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Yeah, I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. All right, a little Dave Loggins, who has a very famous cousin you've probably heard of. So thank you for joining in. Any new check-ins or comments? Nope, nothing yet. All right, well, for joining in. My camera looks like it's going slow. It's still broadcasting. Oh well. Long as I have a picture, we'll keep going. Thanks for joining in, and welcome to the very last Soulful Sunday Lakeview edition, as I'm moving next Saturday. Oh, so good to see you all. Hope you're doing well and healthy. So this came to me this okay. So I learned this last year. Took me all the way since 7th grade, I think, to finally play it, or maybe it was 2 years ago. Last year was kind of a blur. So anyway, I love this song. I've loved this since I heard it when I was in middle school. And the intro and the outro on this song were on piano and very difficult to transpose. So when I was learning it, I remembered that like a year or two before that, I had, among hundreds of pieces of music I have recorded in my recording station, I had this really nice little chord progression, and it happened to be in the same key. So this is the universe leading me 2 years before I ever learned this song. So the intro and the outro are mine, my composition, but the song is not. So this is a nice little song, perfect for a Soulful Sunday by Michael Martin Murphey, who is he's still around. He's in his 70s. He's like a country rock kind of guy, but he's a real cowboy, like George Strait. So he's a cowboy who happens to play music, and he wrote this song based on a dream that he had, and I love that, learning the background behind songs. So it's his song. I just provide the intro and the outro, or mine. So between the two of us, mostly him, here we go. Comes down Yellow Mountain, On dark flat land she rides, on a pony she named Wildfire, with a whirlwind by her side, on a cold Nebraska night. Well, they say she died one winter when there came a killing frost, and that pony she named Wildfire busted down his stall. In a blizzard he was lost. Calling Wildfire, she ran calling Wildfire, she ran calling Wildfire. By the dark of the moon I planted, but there came an early snow. There's been a hoot owl howling by my window now for 6 nights in a row. She's coming for me, I know, and on Wildfire we're both gonna go. Riding Wildfire, we'll be riding Wildfire, we'll be riding Wildfire, on Wildfire, we're gonna ride, they're gonna leave sod busting behind, get these hard times right out of our minds, riding Wildfire. Still love that song. So that was Michael Martin Murphey's Wildfire, and my intro and outro. Oh, no new comments or check-ins? All right. Well, welcome to Soulful Sunday, the Lakeside edition, the very last Lakeside Sunday. So make a big move next Saturday, over the weekend. Probably take a couple days, but thanks, Gene. These are just great. So, all right, haven't done this in a while, so let's try this one. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, And when I looked to the moon, it turned to gold. Blue moon. Now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard someone whisper, please adore me. And when I looked to the moon, it turned to gold. Blue moon. Now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon. All right. Oh, a little Blue Moon for your Soulful Sunday. Good to see you all here. No new comments, no check-ins that I noticed. All right. Well, oh good. I'm just gonna say, hopefully somebody's still there. I see those thumbs and hearts floating up. Somebody's still watching. Thank you so much for checking in on Soulful Sunday. As always, a pleasure and an honor to sing for you and help close out your weekend with something we can't get everywhere, but we can online, which is live music. So completely unscripted and definitely unrehearsed, because I haven't had a lot of time for that. Working 6 days a week, so, and taxes. Last night, tonight, hopefully getting all those done. So anyway, I'm just kind of winging it here. Let's see. I listen to my muse. All right, how about a little Steve Poltz from Australia? So he wrote this in early 2000s. So this one is called 10 Chances. I only had 1 minute left on my calling card. I was halfway around the world and it was raining really hard. And I only had a couple of aspirin and half a can of beer. So I swallowed it down for courage, but it was still pretty hard to hear. 'Cause I only had 3 words that I wanted to tell you. But it would be easier if you were here and I could smell you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I get soaked in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So I ordered 4 cans of Tui's and I set them on the trunk. Had a long conversation with a hopeless drunk. I only had 5 tickets, 6 One of them had a hissy fit and drove off in her Mercedes Benz. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I'll get drenched in sin, but I fall right back into your arms again. So we played 7-card stud, had a royal flush, took out your picture and started to blush. He's only had 8 lives, most cats got 9. So I skipped out on the bungee jumping just this time, just this time. So I only had 10 chances to say I love you. Words are falling, I don't know. They drift, they pass, they melt like snow. I know I may be a flake, I scrape my knees and make mistakes. I may lose, but mostly win. Sometimes I get soaked in sand, but I fall right back into your arms again. Hey, I'll collapse into your loving arms again. Yeah, I fall right back in to your arms again. All right, a little Steve Poltz via Australia for your Soulful Sunday. No new check-ins or comments. All right. Well, so glad to, as always, have a very esteemed group of tribe members. Thank you for joining us. Soulful Sunday Lakeview edition. I'll have to come up with a new moniker for my, well, Soulful Sunday will stay, because my friend Michelle Reinhardt gave me that name, so I'm going to have to come up with something new for the next year, 12 months anyway, minimum, for days of the week. So we'll see how, ooh, I just got an idea, I'm not going to reveal it, so we'll see how that goes. Oh, I got a new comment, wow. Cindy's here. Hey Bruce, thought I'd pop in from you. It's been a little busy this weekend. Me too, doing taxes, which I will am going to continue this evening. Great to see you checked in here. Thanks so much. Got a nice group as always. Oh yeah, so what I wanted to do was little Bob Schneider. Oh wait a minute. Dave from, all right, Dave Dunlap, my friend in Maui. So good to see you. I saw an aloha thing and had to stop for a second. So good to see you. All right, so so I'm here on the 5th fret. Oh no, wait, this isn't the one I was. Yeah, it is. I'm having a conversation with myself about, and maybe my muse about which song I was going to play. I started playing this one. I went, well, that's not the one I was going to do. That's true. It's not. But I have two songs that are also capoed, 2 other songs capoed on the 5th fret. So I will, I was gonna do one and I remembered this one, and then suddenly I remembered, no, that was the one I was gonna do while I was playing the previous song. This is just me having conversations with myself. So, yeah, so I'm gonna do them both. All right, so we'll do, I'm gonna do the one I was gonna do first, then I will do the one I started to play, but it needs to go in that order, so here we go. This is going to be fun on the replay to watch. catch a good break. And people think you're lucky, but you know it's grace. And it can happen so fast. We're a little bit late. Timing is everything. You know, I've had close calls when it could have been me. And I was young when I learned just how fragile life can be. I lost friends of mine. Guess it wasn't my time. Timing is everything. And I could have been a child that God took home. And I would have been one more unfinished song. When it seems a rhyme is hard to find, that's when one comes along just in time. Well, I remember that day when our eyes first met. You ran into the building to get out of the rain, 'cause you were soaking wet. And as I held the door, you wanted to know my name. Timing is everything. And I could have been another minute late. You never would have crossed my path that day. When it seems true love is hard to find, that's when love comes along just in time. Well, you can call it fate or destiny. Sometimes it really seems like it's a mystery. 'Cause you can be hurt by love or healed by the same. Timing is everything. And it can happen so fast. We're a little bit late. Timing is everything. I believe that's true. As a elder and wiser guy, sage, a friend of mine used to say. All right, as we are winding down this very last Soulful Sunday Lakeview edition, so I'll be moving next Saturday, getting caught up. Kelsey's here, hi. Oh, and so is Bill. Dave's here from Hawaii, from Maui. I did see him and acknowledge that. Don't ever apologize, please. There's no such thing as being late. You just show up when you're able to. I'm glad to have you here. Kelsey's here. Cindy, I love when you guys chat amongst each other. It makes me feel like there's a sense of community. So that's always awesome. That's right. Better late than never. Perfect song to enter with. All right, so when you watch this on the repeat, I was having a conversation with myself and maybe my muse. There were probably three of us in there. So, yeah, so I changed the order of songs. So I had 3 songs capoed on the 5th. I played the first one. I started playing the third one, decided not to. I needed to go back to the second one. When I finished that, I was going to play the third one, and which makes, I know, no sense, but that's okay, just me. So I'm getting more comments, so I got to get caught up. When you watch this on the repeat, I'm not going to say that it makes any more sense. It's just me having a conversation with myself. So, Amy's here. Hi, Aim. Hello, beautiful. So glad to see you. Your sister checked in the other night, Linda, so that was awesome. No, please, I just told Bill, don't ever apologize. Nobody's late. You just check in when you can. So that's me. I'm the accommodator, which is, I've always said, a Terminator with a heart. So I'm always accommodating my friends. So you're never late. You're just here when you can be. It's divine timing. It's perfect. Okay, so back when if anybody watches this on the repeat for the last 5 minutes before this song, I was having a conversation with myself because I had a song I wanted to play. In the middle of that song, half my brain was working on the next song, which was the third song, and I started doing that and went, no wait, I got another song I want to play first, so I just changed that order. I know, none of that makes sense. Thanks, Amy, for understanding. You know me well. All right, so I went back in the order I was going to do them because I'm really OCD. And this was the third song I was going to do, and cape out on the 5th fret. So this is a Bob Schneider song from Austin, Texas. If Dylan's still here, you're from Dallas, Fort Worth. So here's a Texas born and bred guy song for you. Soon he was a pilot in the nationally known Amazing Ladies of the Outer Ozone. She hadn't had no kids, she didn't have no time. She was a woman of her word, she was a fighter of crime. Amy, that's a line for you. You get that. She kept her shit. Oh, I just broke my concentration. She didn't have a kid, she didn't have no time. She was a woman of her word, she was a fighter of crime. She liked to make up her mind, she kept her feet in the air. She wore her heart on her sleeve because she found it there. It was all well and good until she met this young man, a young pilot named Steve with a beautiful tan. He spoke English and French and he swam like a swan, had a mouthful of teeth and more style than Cezanne. He could talk to the breeze, he could breathe in the air. He wore his heart on his sleeve because he found it there. And they'd sit in the trees and they'd talk through the night, while the blind moon swam in a pale starry light. They talked and they crowed and they told what they knew. It was better than beer, it was all strange and new. It was grass all around, it was black up above. It was more than hello, it was something like love. And I don't know why life this seems to be so hard for dreamers like you. When love is love, is everywhere. I love that little song. My youngest daughter loves that song. So, so those are the three I was going to play. All right, good. So, Kel says, makes perfect sense. You know me well too. Thank you. You're welcome, Amy. Thank you. I know, I love that little song. Bob Schneider. Oh, all right. Now I've got a good group of tribe members. Thank you for joining in on this very last Soulful Sunday, Lakeview edition. So I mentioned at the top of the hour, I take possession of the keys next Saturday of my long-term rentals. So my former business partner, friend Lori, and I are going to share expenses, cut them in half. And so we got a nice 2-bedroom, 2-bath split floor plan with tons of room. And I have a nice 2nd-story balcony that has a tree and hummingbirds behind it. So no lake, which I know you can't see anyway because it's all washed out. So we get keys next Saturday. And so Sunday, as sparse as it may be, if it's only my bed in my room, I'll be coming live to you from my new digs. This Wednesday, I'm booked through the evening. So this coming next Friday will be my last broadcast from Lakeview. So it'll be Fiesta Friday from Lakeview, and the next time you see me will be in my new digs on Sunday. So this is the last one from Sunday here from Lakeview. So thanks for tuning in. I had a great crowd tonight, always. Gene, thank you for these frosty beverages. What an awesome combination of salt and lime and all kinds of cool stuff. Let me see, so what else? I wanted to do a couple more. Oh, my stayed with when I was in Maui, end of January, beginning of February for Lomi Lomi training. So since he's here, let me do. I'm in a little bit of a Hawaii mood. So let's do an Elvis song that I got to play for I actually sung it a cappella for my classmates in on Maui. So here we go. Ku'i po, I love you more today than yesterday, but I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. See the sweet Hawaiian rose, see it blossom, see it grow. That's the story of our love. Ever since we said hello, Ku'i po, I love you more today than yesterday, but I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. As the years go passing by, we'll recall our wedding day. I will be here by your side. You'll always hear me say, Ku'i po, I love you more today than yesterday, but I love you less today, less than I will tomorrow. Ku'i po, you're my Hawaiian sweetheart. Ku'i po, you're my Hawaiian sweetheart. Oh, I love that song. Woo, perfect. All right. Thank you so much for joining in. Gosh, so many. I have so many people that join in, kind of at the tail end, that I feel like I should play some more instead of just quitting. I feel like I'd be chumming to say, everybody vote on that. If you're just tuning in, you like to hear the music. So I'm going to extend the set a little bit because some folks got checking in only when they could, and so I'll play some more music. Oh, Amy says, love listening to you the grand finale of your weekend. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will play more. I know, I didn't mean to chum it. Thanks, Z. All right. We're winding down with an extended set here on Soulful Sunday. Now I'm going to let my muse tell me what I should play because I don't know. Well, she already told me what I should end with, so I'm going to do that. But not yet. Thanks, Cindy. You're welcome. Let me see. I'm trying to remember something I haven't played in a while. Most of that stuff is locked up in storage. I'm going to be moving that into my new place next weekend. So maybe I'll break, if I have time, I can break out some of those songs I was playing, and I'll have my tuned down guitar. It's tuned to full step down, 2 frets. So I had a lot of stuff I did not because my vocals can't hit some of those. So I'm going to bring that back in. So anyway, in the interim, I'm just waiting here for a second while she tells me what, there might be more than one of them. Probably takes a lot of them to scream and get my attention. So, okay. I know, one of my own songs. Who would have thunk it? So, all right. So this is the second to the last song that I wrote several years ago, called "For You." So we'll play this. it all comes down to this. How we get past one last kiss. It seems the stars might have their way. Love's a fool's dance, so they say. This is one thing I can do. Take myself down on this lover's cross and fall for you, for you. I'm no shining knight, I know. No righteous crest, no halo. Surrender feels so right. You're my rapture of the blue. Take my hand, let's make this lover's leap. It's all for you, for you. Pray for a sleep that will not come until I know that I'm the only one you want to fall for you, for you, you. Feels like home when you're in. Your tender kiss, perfume and lace. That's me lighting up the sky. A flaming star, make your wish and I will fly. See me falling straight to you. Here I am, say I'm your man. I'll give it all for you, for you, for you. Woo! Have mercy. It's not very often I get moved emotionally by my own songs, but that one I did. So thank you for indulging. Oh, my Soulful Sunday tribe members. Cindy says, thanks, you're welcome. Oh, thank you, Amy. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, I like that song. Thank you, Kels. Well, obviously, since I'm closing out my set with one of my own songs, I should probably do another one. And Kelsey likes this song, so when I saw that, I went, okay, this is the next one I need to play. So this is the very last song that I wrote about 3-4 years ago, I think. So this is called Sunshine Day. breaks and I'm drowning in my bed. Been adrift all night, swimming in my head. Touching hands, but we ain't talking. I grab my boots and I go out walking on a sunshine day. Make my way downtown and I'm passing by your place. The only peace I found is at the altar of your grace. Ring your bell, say if you're home. It ain't well to be alone on a sunshine day. I wanna close my eyes, heal your bruise and steal your blues away. Time's on our side, ain't no need to hide, babe, just cast those fears away. On a sunshine day. Now many friends have come and gone, times will change, but a heart wants what it wants, its truth remains. Every door has got its key. Open up and come with me on a sunshine day. Yeah, we got time, wash those worries away and just drink in these words I say. On a sunshine day. There's this truth down in my soul you can't shake. It's a vow I've cut in stone, no one can break. Any fruit can turn wine, and every rose blossoms with time and a sunshine day. Just close your eyes, it ain't no thing, I'll sing your blues away. Everything is fine, it's safe outside, babe. Hey, what do you say? Ain't no need to hide. Set your troubles aside, put your clouds away. Just come on out and play. Sunshine day. On a sunshine day. On a sunshine day. On a sunshine day. On a sunshine day. Woo! I'm being moved by my own music. That is a rare occurrence. Oh man, I love this extended set because my friends have checked in when they could, not late, just when they were able, and I didn't want to cut it short. So Kelsey's favorite, thank you. Jody Braithwaite, that was beautiful, she says. Well, thank you so much. I'm honored. Thank you very much for that comment. That's Kelsey's favorite. Oh, thank you, Amy. He loves that happy song. It is a good song, yeah. Thanks, Bill. You're welcome. And thank you, Cindy, for the hearts. That's awesome. Jean says, awesome set, thank you. You're welcome. And by the way, thank you for this frosty margarita beverage, which I'm still enjoying, and make them fresh right before I go on. So these are nice. Z says, thanks, Bruce. You're welcome. Oh, so awesome to have you all here this evening. I was going to end on a song, but I kind of feel like playing a little bit. I know if you're tuning in, I'm going to check that. So you could always dash off somewhere else if you needed to. Let's see. Oh, so I was thinking about a little Jim Croce. So, well, I know it's kind of late. I hope I didn't wake you, but what I've got to say can't wait. I know you'd understand, but every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kind of strange, but every time I'm near you, I'll just run out of things to say. I know you'd understand, but every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Every time the time was right, all the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Yeah, I know it's kinda late. I hope I didn't wake you, but there's something that I just gotta say. I know you'd understand, but every time I try to tell you, the words just came out wrong. So I'll have to say I love you in a song. Oh yeah, that's what I call one of my oldest friends, our Jim Croce songs, stuff I've been playing since I was a teenager. You're welcome, Z. Thanks, Gene. So we'll wind it down here. I'll tell you what, Amy says, beautiful classic. Indeed, that's true. Well said, thank you. That music of Jim Croce's, I wish I could have seen him in concert. It just transcends time. It's still so good. And although I was trained classical flamenco, playing acoustic guitar as a teenager with James Taylor, but mostly out of my Jim Croce songbook, sitting on the edge of my bed with my little portable turntable and my Jim Croce songbook, and learning to play those songs and hearing all that exquisite finger picking has influenced my finger picking style my entire life. So of any guitar player, he's the one that's influenced how I play this guitar. So, but the foundation was set by my classical flamenco guitar teacher. So anyway, you know what? Let's do this. I still have the song I'm going to end on. Somebody pitch me a request of something, hopefully, that I can still play, because I haven't had a lot of time rehearsal. I'll take one request, and then I'll finish my set on the song I always have finished my live sets with, because I am going to, in a few months, I've been asked. So this is how the universe works. I had a client come and see me for massage therapy. We got talking. He's a master chef. He went to Cordon Bleu. I can't reveal too much. It's a great story. But he and his wife are going to do a vow renewal. And I said, hey, if you need anybody to officiate that, I'm a wedding officiant. So the short story is that when I told him about what I do and I mentioned the song I'm going to end on, he said, that's their song. And he goes, dude. And I said, hey, I'll play it during your ceremony if you want. We'll surprise her. She won't know anything about that. So fortunately, they're not on Facebook, because if I had said that and they were watching me, it would spill the whole thing. So, so I'm going to officiate their wedding vow renewal, and I'm going to play my ending song for them, and she doesn't know about it. It's going to be a big surprise. He's tickled. So that just happened this week. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to end on. Oh, Kel says every day. Dang. Well, if I do it, it's going to be really spotty, because I don't remember all the lyrics. Let me say it with the key. I'm trying to remember what key it is. Hang on. Every day, it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like ours will surely come my way. Every day, it's a getting faster. Everyone says go ahead and ask her. Love like yours will surely come my way. Every day, love's a little clearer every way. Love's a little nearer, come what may. Do you? Now I knew I was gonna blow it. Come what may, do you ever long for true love from me? And every day, it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Every day, it's a getting nearer every way. Love's a little clearer, come what may. Do you ever long for true love from me? Every day, it's a getting closer, going faster than a roller coaster. Love like yours will surely come my way. Love like yours will surely come my way. I haven't done that in so long, I don't even remember it. So, all right, kind of choppy, but all right. Let me play then a Buddy Holly song I don't play often, but I do know. How about playing something I know? So here we go. Just you know why you and I will by and by know true love ways. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why. Just you and I know true love way. Throughout the days, now true love ways will bring us joys to share with those who really care. Sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why. Just you and I know true love waits throughout the days. My true love waits with endless joys to share with those who really care. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why. Just you and I know true love waits. Huh. Woo! All right. We're winding down the overtime set, the encore set. Kel says, "Thank you. You're welcome." Cindy, happy you're moving to your new home. Yeah, I'm gonna have some more space. This was just a temporary respite after I sold my house and flew off to Maui homeless. And that's the story I wanted to write and let it unfold in front of me, and so it has. So this was a nice place to just kind of get settled in, and so we'll have a nice new space a week from today. So I don't even know what that's going to exactly look like, so we'll see. All right, so this is the one I'm going to end on. So this is one of my favorite songs to end on from The Wedding Singer. So we'll do this. I want to make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. Yeah, all I want to do is grow old with you. I get your medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire if the furnace breaks. Yeah, it could be so nice growing old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. I need you, feed you, and even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink, put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Yeah, I could be the man who grows old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, and take your shoes off and massage your feet. I need you, feed you, and when we play checkers I'll let you cheat. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink, put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Yeah, I could be the one who grows old with you. I wanna grow old with you. Oh, woo! Oh, what a great afternoon into evening of music. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hadn't planned on playing that much, and I haven't rehearsed or practiced at all because I just don't have time. So that's awesome. I went almost an hour and a half. Thank you, Amy. That is a sweet song. It's my favorite song to end on. So from The Wedding Singer. So thank you, my friends, for friend's wife a little bit. Yeah. He was on the table in the middle of the session when we were talking about all this. And when I told him, I said, yeah, I've got this song that I play at weddings and it's my favorite song to end on when my sets. He just like popped up and he goes, dude, that's our song. And I instantly went, do, twice. And it's like, okay, it was meant to be. So, yeah, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. I can't remember his name. He was a one-time client, but This guy's been on the Food Network. He's been a competitive chef, all kinds of crazy stuff. I love how these people get sent to me. I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing something right. Anyway, so, well, I'm an open vessel. So, as I am for you, 3 nights a week when I can. So this Wednesday I'm booked into the evening, so I will be back on Fiesta Friday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It will be the last broadcast here from the Lakeview because I get possession of keys to the new digs for the next year on Saturday. So Sunday we will be, I have to come up with a cute term, but it's a new rental. So it will be Soulful Sunday from the, as of yet, unnamed. So I'll have something for you on Sunday. Anyway, so I will be back next Friday for Fiesta Friday, last one from the Lakeview. Thank you so much for tuning in. What a great night. I love you all. As always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thank you for keeping yourselves healthy, your immune system is bolstered up, keeping yourselves safe. Thank you so much for tuning in from Hawaii all the way to Ohio tonight. What an awesome, awesome tribe I have. I'm so fortunate and blessed. And thank you for giving me an outlet to share my music, because if there was no audience, there'd be nobody to sing to. And as the guy said in Eddie and the Cruisers, music gotta live, man. It's gotta breathe. So it's true. So thank you for allowing the breath of music to come out of me and to flow through to you. So I'm so grateful. I'm gonna look forward to seeing you next Friday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So have a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy it. Thank you for allowing me to be a small part of it. And we'll see you next week.